very smooth thus far. Really, no bumps, no real nothing to write home about either. Just business as usual. One thing I am looking forward going into the new year's my vacation because I will still be on vacation when we go into the new year.
Lovely,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah. So I guess another aspect of this transition to this new team would be that kind of getting back to my Norton help desk route, a little bit of tier two hands on what you doing, why you doing this, why you been on the phone call so long, you know, things I excel at.
I love that. And with the not acquisition of a new team, but merging into a new team, you also got to relocate your desk. How was your new meeting going?
Well, my old desk was in a room which required you to have a badge to get in to even see me because the window was like it was a frosted glass door. But now, we're on the floor. It's not really a high traffic area, so that's not that bad either. But since people aren't used to seeing me being in IT, they don't know what I do. So they just walk right past me. And then they'll ask, so and so here, so and so there. And I'm like, no, you need me to take a message?
Oh, that is layered. We got to unpack that. What do you, can we unpack that or no?
Oh, we can unpack anything.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is they are passing you by because of your melanated features?
No,
or
because everybody in
okay.
IT in my building is black. It's just that since I've been in it. Okay, so now, when I stood on the second floor the first time, it wasn't a lot of people on that floor. And then when I went up to the C-suite, the fourth floor, we were in a room. And you don't know who's in that room unless you have access to get in that room. So now that I'm on the floor, like people be like, oh my God, is so and so here? Because I was supposed to swap out a computer or my computer's doing this or this won't work. And I'm like, oh my God. They're not here right now. Can I take a message? Not knowing we do the same thing.
Oh, okay. So they stuck on looking for that one person versus asking for help in general. Got it.
Which you're not supposed to walk up and ask for help anyway. So that's why certain people do certain things certain ways. But yeah, but now I just feel like, what do you need? What can I help you with?
I'm sorry. I was that person at my old job.
Facts, because I need this resolved right now.
What
But I think
you
that was
special? And you get to hop in front of all them other people that need their issue resolved. Everybody needs their issue resolved right now.
Yes, but based on the scale of work that I was doing,
You ain't
yes.
special. Everybody got a scale.
Nope. Nope.
See,
I have a classroom full of people and my screens are not working. I need this fixed immediately. Right now.
Did you call the help desk?
No, I walked up there and brought someone down with me to fix it. And they were like, oh, well, yeah, we got you. We'll be down there. Okay, cool.
What they really said is, here she come again.
Exactly.
I bet she ain't got no ticket. I'm going to go in here and plug up this cable to turn around and walk back down the hallway.
I almost got a whole job in IT because I found the remote to the TV. And the leader was like, but for real though, or do you want to work in my department? I was like, no. But yes, sorry. I'm that person, but I have learned a lot. So I know how to do a lot of troubleshooting myself, but I also have good rapport with folks. So that was also to my benefit.
Look, maybe they think I'm you. That's why they so nice to me.
No, I'm telling you. Because they be like, oh, let me know what you need. Hey, since you down here and you working on my coworker's computer, I think I need a new cord to something. And they were like, all right, I got you. And then they was about to throw my old cord away. I was like, actually, can I just take it? You can have it. I don't even care. But anywho, Okay, so Celeste, that's great. You're enjoying your new team. Looking forward to a vacation. And Tanisha, what about you? It's going well, and what are you looking forward to?
It's going well, and I feel like I'm adapting to some of our processes and application development, to where I'm comfortable enough to ask questions. Which I always ask questions, but you reach a certain level of comfort after a while. So my team is pretty chill, pretty lax. I think I'll try to hype them up in 2026 just to get a little bit of energy because we all chill people. Um, and I still get mistaken for Levangela at least once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. And somebody's like, "Oh, it's the laugh." Well, Felicia literally was like,
Mm,
I was like, "Oh my
I
god,
forgot to go visit her.
you did."
Is she living
Um,
over there with?
she might not have been in that day because it was a slow day, and I can't remember if I usually see her on Mondays or not.
Mhm.
But I feel like I'm adjusting, getting my work done. My, I guess, and even though we ain't supposed to be talking about this, I'm gonna talk about this anyways. My area of struggle is where I previously was. It was just like so fast paced and so stressing. As soon as before you even put down one thing, you get another thing stacked on top of that. And so it's like all the current IT all the current BAs are sometimes we're in meetings and it's just like they'll propose something just to get our idea and I'm like, we already have enough to do already. And this is just gonna add to our other responsibilities. And when should we plan the time to do this? And then I even told my manager, I said, I don't know if that's just the old environment that I'm used to. Like, sure, that sounds like a good idea. I'll work on it. Where I'm putting too much on my plate, or is this a new culture and it's just one thing at a time, take it slow. So I think that's where I struggle sometimes because I mean, hey, previous job, you was doing stuff outside of your job titles. And now it's just like, no, you do this and only this. And I'm like, oh, okay.
So I was just knowing the culture that you're working in. I think that is their role adjusting and putting their foot down and saying, from a strategic point, it only makes sense for me to work on one thing at a time. So this is what I'm gonna do. And if you need me to work on this project, then I'm going to stop working on this project. So I think that just from what I've experienced, I think that's them adjusting and saying I'm only going to work on one project at a time because they get burned out real fast.
Yeah. So, but what's going well is the fact is that our directors, like anytime it's something new, anytime if it's an idea, like it's always brought to us as a proposal versus like a demand. We want your feedback on that's how you feel. We're trying to structure this meeting and hear our thoughts. Does anybody have? There's like it's surveys, but surveys in a good way, because I always want to know what's your feedback on this. Is this something you're interested in or not interested in? And then tell us how we can do better. Tell us how we can make this easier. So that's one thing that's going well. I look forward to. I've been doing some mapping out the logistics of a new software that we're going to be using. So I'm looking forward to them getting into our database side that I've mapped to see like, okay, did I do this right? Is there area of improvement, like to where questions are coming at me more for something that I actually know about and have gotten comfortable with over the past 8 months. So it's good. And then it was funny too, because it's the Christmas holidays are coming up. So everybody was planning for vacation. So my leader just put in the message, our chat group, he's like, everybody start posting your time. And then when I was thinking about, what days I was taking off, he's like, well, me, you, and the lead dev, we're probably going to be off at the same time. We might want to leave something for our store team members or maybe just think about that. He's like, not saying we can't take off at the same time, but who can they go to during those times? I was like, oh yeah, good point. So he must have talked to the lead dev too, because the very next day he was like, hey guys, so when me, Tenicia, and our leader are out, here's the people y'all can reach out to. And I was like, he's not about to let nobody interfere with his off days, and I'm not gonna work. And he had a full list, and I was like, kudos on me. So yeah, I have an awesome lead dev that makes my job easy. And sometimes I'm like, is there anything that you don't do? Like, I be on stuff talking about how I'm gonna update the tickets and the board updates. I'm like, well, bro, did you just do that? But it's good. So
that is good. Glad you're looking forward to that. I had a question. When you talk about mapping, what tools do you use to map information out?
I'm currently using Excel. It's not that type of mapping. It could be that type of mapping, but it's just really for the developers to know what API endpoint to pull from, and in this software it's this field in our software, and it can be found here. So it's like the posts, the puts, and the gets of information and updating. So I just tell them where to find that information and how to sync it up. Because what's going to happen is once we use this new application, all the information in these API call points are going to that. So it could be, they could have two different names. They could have similar names. So
the fields could be different.
This and here, and here's where you find it over here, and here's where you find it over there. So it's like that. It's like that. It's like the discovery work. Well, it's more to it than discovery work, but I'm laying the road for them to go in and just connect it, make sure we're getting data back and forth, and that it's the call points are working.
And what project planning tool do you use?
My team, we use ADO. So we're more of a ticketing team. So if a request comes in, we have the whole enterprise board to where the BA gets all the information from the business side, requirements, blase, then take that, what we call as a feature, into our rubric session. As soon as we have all the meetings, as soon as we have get all the needed information, we take it into our rubric session to where it's directors, ITBAs, and lead devs, and then we score it together so we know where it falls, like priority level. And okay, if you need work, this is what you're going to pick up next. Everybody agreed that it should be take this amount of time. Here's the the impacts and all that. And then once we score it, it's out there for like somebody to go ahead and pick up. And then through our board, we fit to where it's like backlog, planned, development, testing, accepted, and closed. So when it's in backlog, that's where I do my work, because I'm usually the one getting all the business requirements, acceptance criteria, and then we discuss as a team. Once we discuss, we move it into plan so a developer can pick it up.
Mm-hmm. I have so many thoughts, but I'll just make 2 points. Sidebar, we need to talk offline. Secondly, have you updated your resume to speak to any of these skill sets that you're speaking to now?
No, because I haven't met with my business coach at the Webster Way.
Oh, look at that jacket, girl.
Yes, honey.
Wait, what?
I like your jacket.
It has met another generation. Amen. It lives
I
on.
know, and I'm really thinking about letting her wear this for sights and sounds with a cute little gold skirt.
I love it. Yes.
Because she has been rocking this thing.
Indeed. Okay. Thank you for those add-ons. Glad things are going well at your job as well. So I'll close this out. What is going well? I have settled into my role as a facilitator. Learning how to facilitate all day was a transition. Doing that virtually as an introvert, it works, but then it also is taxing on the personality, having to be on for 8 hours.
All the time.
My goodness. But I have adjusted, and my classes have been successful. pivoted with the content. So that's always exciting to be able to create activities that the learner resonates with and helps with their learning experience. What I'm looking forward to right now, we're doing some content reviews for the next of the sessions that we've already, curriculum that we've already taught. So it helps me be able to organize and then have templates of like, okay, if they pull my name to pull curriculum 22009, that's a real number and I memorized it just real as that.
That's 903.
I already got the template of how my day is going to break down. It's going to take this many days. I'm going to facilitate for this many days. And we start at 8. We're going to take a break at 10, lunch at 12, another break at 2:45. And I've already got that curriculum mapped out. So just looking to see what the new year will handle, because it is a transition period going from busy enrollments, millions of enrollments and training in a lot of classes to now who are we going to be training? Is it going to be new people or team members that are transitioning teams that have been absorbed, restructured? So we dealt with that on the back end. So looking forward to see what the new year holds. And yeah, I'm excited about that and settling in. I get to meet with my new leader tomorrow. So see how that goes.
Your new leader, was this an expected leadership change?
Yes, I was aware of it. So there were some early retirement offers. My previous leader decided to take that offer. So she's been gone since November 20th something. And now I'm meeting with my new leader and he absorbs a few teams. So just kind of see where he's at as far as leadership expectations. And then getting some insight on my contract information. Yeah, that.
Answered it. I'm home with you. I don't think I had to sign any paperwork. I think they just told me.
Well, yes, and there was some compensation discussions.
That's right.
I just wanted to make sure that is reflected as well.
Better.
And I'm not back, but had a consultation with a client. It went really well. So I'm gonna chop up that video, get some marketing out there, to do resume reviews as well. So getting back into the flow of working on my business.
Yeah. What is your business and what services do you offer for that?
My business is The Webster Way, and I offer career consulting, which includes resume rewrites, is what I call them. So you already have an established resume. I come in, say, ask questions, comments, and then we do a consultation, kind of banter back and forth, help me understand the skills that are missing. That's your resume rewrite, and then I do interview prep. So using methods to make sure you're speaking concise and clearly during your interview, but also being able to elaborate and highlight your skill set. So, and coaching is coming on too.
How many clients have you used that you've helped accomplish find a new career?
I don't have a set number. I think I'm on right at 15 individuals that have found me or been referred to me. So that was exciting that people are telling other peers. The last client I had was a referral. Actually, I think there's only been 2 or 3 people that were not referrals. So that's pretty cool too. So yeah, people are telling people that of the service I have, and then they are finding me as well.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it, The Webster Way. Check her out if you're in search of a new career field. if you're in search of a career. If you just need help updating your resume, the Webster way is the way to go.
Thank you for the promo.
Sound like a whole commercial.
Okay. But she ain't done her LinkedIn recommendation day. But you know, I'm not gonna say anything.
Because I do shameless plugs.
Oh my. Oh,
Thank you for the promo commercial. Okay. So anything else to add in our Inside the Hustle episode?
Nope. Keep on keeping on. It's real out there in these workforce streets.
I would say, even though I've been in my job for 8 months, if you still kind of like feel like the new person, that's okay. Don't be afraid to speak up, share your input, even if it's just one-on-one versus in a big group. Speak on it.
Yeah.
Very true. And don't be afraid to let your skills shine, even though you are the new person. I created a template that this lady ended up reusing and repurposing. So don't be afraid to let your skills shine as well as a new person.
Amen.
Amen. So that will close out our episode of Sisters on the Sideline Inside the Hustle edition. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow. Sisters
On the sideline.
Out.
I was the only one that wouldn't